Good morning, everyone. I am Miralles from the College of Education, Department of Bachelor Technology, Livelihood Education, major in Agri-Fisheries Art. In this video, I will be discussing the developments of both late childhood, wherein the intermediate schoolers and adolescents or the high school learners. So, what is intermediate scholars? An intermediate school is a school that caters for students in years 7 and 8. This covers students who are roughly age 11 to 12 years old. This age group is often referred to as the young adolescents age group. So let's come to the physical development of the intermediate scholars. This is the first one, physical development of the intermediate scholars, that girls are generally as much as 2 years ahead of boys in terms of physical maturity. Second, many of the bodily structures like the liver, muscles, skeletons, kidneys, and face follow a normal curve of development for both girls and boys. Third, other structures like the brain, intestine, and other organs and bodily systems mature at their own time, thus affecting growth patterns. Fourth, children gain an average of 7 pounds in weight and average of 2.5 inches in head circumference each year. The children at this stage have growth spurts which are usually accompanied by increase in appetite and food intake. Fifth, increase in body preparation for during the adolescence. The body fats increase occurs earlier in girls and is greater in quantity. 6. Girls appear to be chubby while boys tend to have more lean body mass per inch of height than girls. 7. Children may become concerned about their physical appearance while the boys may become aware of their stature and muscle size and strength. Appropriate activities must be designed so that it will be guided into the right direction. Number 8, engage themselves in worthwhile activities that they are the promote healthy growth, give them a feeling of accomplishment, reduce the risk of certain disease. In this stage is also characterized by advanced development of their fine and gross motor skills. Muscle strength and stamina increase as they are offered different physical activities. Then the last, children may also become interested in physical activities where they interact with their friends and family, activities which they can share with their parents shows children that exercising can be fun. After discussing the physical intermediate preschoolers, now let's come to the cognitive development of intermediate scholars. According to Jean Piaget, concrete operational thinkers can now organize thought effectively, although they can logically perceive the immediate situation. They can apply what they have learned to situations and events that they can manipulate. Initial cognitive characteristic. The intermediate school children greatly enjoy the abilities that they can now utilize. Their thinking skill have become more effective as compared during their primary years. Their schoolwork is now complicated, reading text have become longer, the problem solving have become every part of their lives. We have 5 initial cognitive characteristic. The number 1 is reading development. The children in this stage is marked by a wide application of word attack. Because of previous knowledge, they have a wide vocabulary which enables them to understand the meaning of unknown words through context clues. Second, attention. The children have longer and more flexible attention span compared to younger children. Their span of attention is dependent on how much is required by the given task. Creativity. Creativity is innate in children. They just need a little guidance and support from parents, teacher, and people around them. Here's the creativity in children and encouragement when they have activities. Fourth, the impact of media. The dream of having a television unit in every classroom started in the 1950s. It was considered as one of the first technological advancements in school. Here's the impact of the use of television and other media. The last, media and aggregation. According to the Public Health Summit in 2000, the following are some of the negative results of media. Children may review the world as violent and mean. Second, children will desire to see more violence and entertainment in the real life. Those are the negative results of media aggregation in the children. Now, let's discuss the adolescents or the high school learners. Adolescence is a period of transition in terms of physical, cognitive, and social emotional changes, physical transition being particularly coupled with sexual transformation. Physical development of high school learners. The period of adolescence begins with biological changes of puberty and ends with the role and work of adult life. The advent of puberty may come early for some and late for others. We have three stages of adolescence: the early adolescence, middle adolescence, and then the late adolescence. We all know that all of us experience these pubertal changes. This is manifested by change in physical appearance, a more rapid rate of development, the growth spurt. The growth hormone conditions gradual increases in body size and weight, but hormones flooding occurs during the adolescence, causing an acceleration known as the growth spurt. The last is the sexual maturity or the first sign of puberty. Here are the characteristics of the boys and then the characteristic of the girls. Cognitive development on high school learners. Cognitive development. It is the emergence of the ability to think, reason, and understand. According to Jean Piaget's theory, has become one of the most influential theories of cognitive development. Brain development. People composed of two brain, which is the acquisition of new skills due to brains increasing weight and refining synaptic connections. Second is the process of continuous concentration of brain cell and prefrontal cortex and temporal and parietal areas. Here's the Piaget's theory of cognitive development. We have formal operational thinking that consists in three, which are the propositional thinking, relativistic thinking, and then the real version. Now, let's come to the emotional development of adolescents. Adolescents tend to experience more extreme emotions, both negative and positive, than their parents, even in response to the same event. Emotional changes in adolescence. Your child might show strong feelings and intense emotions. Thank you.